Okay, guys, I'm back. This is part two as far as the video that I'm making for the day. Today's date, like I said, is October 30th, 2013. And what I was going to be talking about, though, was as far as how soon I might actually get a camper van. Because, of course, too, if you've been following my videos, you know that right now I'm actually staying in the shelter, in a homeless shelter right now. And the thing is, though, when you're in the homeless shelter, though, they do help you do stuff as far as, like, get a job and help you as far as getting a place to stay and stuff like that, an apartment and all that. But what I was debating about, which I think I still have already made up my mind on it too, because I have been doing some major thinking about it, is this: that I was debating about maybe go ahead and get an apartment at first, and the reason why is because with the being in the homeless shelter, they got the case managers and stuff that helps you, and what they do is they pay. Well, anyways, that's what I'm staying at. Anyways, what they do is they pay your first month rent and even second month rent. Right now is what they're doing. And she said that my case manager said that she might even be able to pay partial of the third month as well. So that means at least 2 months they are taken care of for sure, as far as not having to pay rent. And then what I would be looking at too would be all utilities included as well. So I wouldn't have to worry about paying electricity and gas and stuff like that. But she said she would also pay the deposit and pay the application fee as well too. But the thing is, and that would be nice for anybody normally to try to get into. But the thing is, though, I had to think about and had to remember is that if I still do that, though, I'm still going to be locked into a lease for at least 1 year of a time. And so, even if I stay there for the 2 months' time, being rent free and stuff, and still get myself a camper van and head out, the thing is that I'm going to still be having to pay for that money, though. So that's going to be money that's going to be still on my credit that I'm going to still have to pay for either way it goes. And I'm not liking that ideal too much. So, I decided to just go ahead and skip that ideal as well. Just go ahead and skip that plan because, my whole ideal about getting a camper van, of course, is to be able to save money and pay off my bills, not to be creating more bills. Like I said, if I was not going to get a camper van and if that was not my plan, then yeah, I would just go ahead and go for it and take that apartment and be rent free for 2 months and stuff. But that's, like I said, that's still going backwards as far as what my actual plan is. My actual plan, like I said before, is to either get a camper van or truck camper, whichever one, and stay in it rent free for at least 1 year, paying off my bills, and then the second year use the money that I still would be getting from working a job and use that money toward saving up and getting a house. So, it's nice. It would have been nice to be able to save up some money for sure and do it right as far as getting the camper van that I wanted to get for sure, being rent free for 2 months. But at the same time, it's still going to, in the long run, hinder what I'm really trying to do as far as my goals and my plans. So, since it's still going to hinder what I'm really trying to do, then, the best thing I think I should do is just go ahead and stick to my original plan and work on get myself a camper van as soon as I can, and just go ahead and stay in that. And trying to think about what else I want to talk about though. Oh, another thing though too, which I can't remember if I mentioned it in the previous videos, is too I've also talked with my niece, and I'm pretty sure that once I do start working full time and start getting a paycheck or two coming in, that I can probably even give her like $100 for rent and maybe even stay with her for like a month or so. And then, that way it helps her out a little bit. And plus it helps me out too as far as still working toward my goals and getting something going with the camper van. But, so yeah, what I'm going to do is go ahead and still talk to her pretty soon, especially once I do start working for sure. I'm going to go ahead and talk to her again just to make sure that I'm able to do that. I mean, if push comes to shove, I can still stay at the shelter for probably about another week or two at least and try to stretch it out a little bit as far as making them think that I want to get an apartment and stuff. But, that's not going to last so long on that. So after that, though, also if push comes to shove, I can still probably rent like a room somewhere, a sleeping room if need be, just for temporary time. But either way it goes, my goal, of course, is to save some money as quick as I can and get something going, though. So either way it goes, I'll be fine because I'll get something going pretty soon. And plus the fact, like I said, I'm going to be working here real soon as well, full time. So either way it goes, I'll be fine for sure, because now, since I will be working full time, that means I'm going to be able to get started on my goals and what I really want to do. And that's a real good feeling because I've been wanting to get started on this stuff for, it seems like forever now, because of all the time that I've been at the shelter. But when you really want to get stuff done real bad, then it seems like things take forever. When you're really not concerned about it, of course, then I guess it's not a big deal. But when you really get focused on your goals and you're all the way 100% ready to get things done, then it seems like things are going to take a lot longer than what they really could be, I guess. But I think that's about it as far as most of my updates I was going to talk about. Another thing I was going to say too, I guess, or talk about, is that it's kind of funny though to think about some of the stuff you can also get though when you're in the shelter though, because some of them guys get desperate for money and stuff. This one guy actually sold me a Gerber multi-tool for $2, and the only thing that's wrong with it is the main blade on it itself actually is broken, but everything else works though. So I thought that was kind of a trip though, because you got to figure it's probably going to be like at least a $40 type of tool, or maybe even more than that. But I got it for only $2 though. I'm going to actually get this out here so I can show you. Let's see if you can see here. See if you can see all this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the blade right here, as you can see, is actually broken. So, but the thing is, I mean, you can still use the rest of the blade right here though. So it's not necessarily a real big deal. But everything else on here works though. I mean, it's got the pliers works on it. It's got scissors, all kinds of good stuff on there. One thing I have seen though from using this though is that I've seen reviews on YouTube as far as different type of multi-tools, and it looks to me though like the Leatherman though, like the Leatherman Wave is probably going to be easier to use, because some of these though are actually kind of hard to get out and kind of hard to get access to as far as some of these tools. But still, I mean, for only $2 for getting a good multi-tool though, I think that was a heck of a deal. He was probably desperate for some cigarettes or something, but I don't know, whatever. That was on him. But yeah, I think that's about it though for this video as far as what I wanted to talk about. And I'm gonna try to get this uploaded today on YouTube. And of course, if at any time, if you guys ever have any questions at all, definitely get a hold of me. Send me a comment or something on my channel and let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And actually, better quit messing with this before I cut my fingers or something. But so yeah, that's it. So thanks again for watching, and you guys have a great day.